QnA on my YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope for Twitter. So we'll see how this goes. Let me know if the volume and all that's good. But this should be pretty fun. I'm excited to talk to you guys about Auto Club Speedway, which was my first NASCAR Xfinity Series race. It was my debut. So I'm really just excited to talk about it and answer any of your questions you might have. So let's get into it. But what I do need to do is I need to tweet out the link. Or not tweet it, I'm sorry. Put it on my IG story. But anyways, let's get going here. All right. Why am I not getting any Oh my gosh. I think I just... All right. Whoever asked a question, I need you to ask again, because I totally just did not have the chat box open on Restream, and I was wondering why it wasn't there, and I was like, we have a problem here, folks. Oopsie. We should be good now, though. Should be all good. I'm excited though. I think this should be, if this goes well, I want to make this a regular thing. Like, what do you guys think about that? And maybe, I don't like the mic in the frame, but that's a better angle. So okay, here we go. First question. But on a serious note, like, if this goes well, I want this to be a legit series. It'd be fun. I just love streaming on Twitch and YouTube and Periscope. All right, I do have to move this. I'm sorry that this is like totally in the frame, but all right. First question. So what's it like racing the Xfinity cars compared to the trucks? All right. So this is like, this is my, oh my gosh. Hold on. Restart, Anthony. That question is the one I expected the most. So I'm excited to answer this because the Xfinity cars are totally different than the NASCAR trucks. You can't even compare. It's like comparing apples to oranges, and I think the biggest thing is aerodynamically the way they handle. The trucks are by themselves. They have a ton of downforce, ton of side force. They drive pretty well, a lot of grip. You kind of just steer it into the corner, and then an Xfinity car has very low downforce, high horsepower, and you're just sliding all over the place, and you have a lot less wheel in it, and you're just pedaling the thing. And that's the other thing. You're going way faster into the corner, so your corner speed might be a little bit less at some tracks, but you're just trying to pedal it. So it's really difficult to get the power down, carry your roll speed, and around other people. A truck gets sucked around really easily. Like, you don't even have to get touched by the person. They can just get close to you and spin you out. Xfinity cars are the same way. I didn't expect them to be as sensitive to the air as they were, but they definitely are very sensitive. Behind people, I'd say a truck actually is worse. Like, if you run up directly behind someone, the balance change and the handling of the race car is worse in a truck than an Xfinity car, but they're still, unique to their own. So like I said, aerodynamically very different. Handling wise, way different. Chassis wise, body wise, just everything is just so different. engine-wise, transmission-wise. So there's a lot of new things. And then the biggest thing for me was I never tested, so everything was new to me, not to mention going to the racetrack for the first time. Never been to Auto Club Speedway. So there's a lot of things to overcome, but it went really well. I think they suit my driving style a lot better than a NASCAR truck does. I think for any, like, the problem with the trucks is a truck kind of drives you. You've got what you got, and you've got to deal with it. An Xfinity car, if you're tight or loose, or you're fighting the balance or the handling of the race car, you can adjust your driving style to help. So that's probably the most fun part, is it falls into the driver's hands, and it's driver based, really. I mean, you have to have a really fast car, and it's a lot more competitive at that level, but you can kind of, depending on where your balance is shifting, you could find a way to drive it or make it work. It might not be fast, but it's okay. Whereas a truck, if you fight the handling, you're just way off pace. So, how close was the racing between you and Justin in the last couple laps? Oh, so close. Justin Haley and I had an awesome battle at the end. So, I ran him down. I was about to race him for 5th, or I was trying to pass him for 5th, and then the 98 cut down a left front tire, and there was a lap car, and they were like this on the front straightaway. So I was coming up the middle of the two of them, and the 98, I don't know if it pulled left or if he just yanked the wheel, but I almost got pinched, and I freaked out, like had to get out of the gas a little bit, made it through, lost a ton of ground on the 90, I'm sorry, not the 98, the 11, ran him back down. And then the last 6 or 7 laps I was racing him, our car turned really well in turn 1 and 2. I could just kind of roll up to him, he'd be loose and wash up, and I'd turn underneath him and drive up off and be side by side down the back straightaway. Side draft him, get a run, he'd side draft me back, and then I was just too loose to enter side by side with him. If I could have entered on the top with him, I could have, probably beat him off of 4 and held him off. But what was happening, I'd just be forced to go to the bottom, so I'd run the bottom, run the apron, run all the way against the grass pretty much. Come off the corner, I'd clear him. I'd be 2 car lengths clear by the time I got up against the wall, and just pull the slide job. Really, it was a lot of fun. I'd never done that before, and I did that like 6 or 7 laps in a row. The problem is he was running the top and making the straightaway way longer, and the momentum was so big that he'd come 10 miles an hour faster past me, and I couldn't even get down on his quarter panel on the straightaway and side draft him back because he would just have so much momentum he would get away from me. So that was frustrating because I felt like we should have ran 5th at least at the end there, but had a ton of fun. Learned a lot during those last 10 laps anyway, so not only was it a close battle and a fun battle, but I learned a lot during them just about how to race the cars like that. If that was coming down to a win, I feel like I have a much better idea of what I need to do now. And obviously, if it was for the win, we've been a little bit more aggressive. But we raced so hard, so clean, and that's exactly what the fans want to see. It was a blast. I wish the TV picked it up more, man. The leaders were single file. I don't know why they didn't show that, but still a lot of fun. So how bumpy is Auto Club in real life? All right, so it looks extremely bumpy on TV. I can assure you it's way worse than that. It beats you up. Your head hurts because it's bouncing around. Your back hurts from all the bumps by the end of the race. It's crazy. I mean, really, you're always sore after a race, but the bumps get you there for sure because they're so aggressive. All right. Enjoyed the race Saturday. Nice run there Saturday. Great finish. Great race. Thank you. What's your race schedule look like for this year? So if you go to my website, anthonyalfredo.com, and check out the schedule tab, you'll see my race schedule for this year. I got 16 more races left. So with Auto Club, it's a total of 17 races in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, in the 21 car for Richard Childress Racing. I was really impressed with you all weekend, Anthony. It was really awesome to see you succeed in your first Xfinity start. Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. Were you aware of your betting odds before the race? I would have won 1K if you would have won. Yeah, I saw your tweet about that. Can't really engage in the betting odds, but yeah, that would have been. I mean, 6th place in my debut was a win, so that would have been crazy if we won. But we actually might have had a shot at it because of we were gonna try to push it on fuel mileage there, but there's just too many cautions and it just killed our strategy. So we ended up back on the same strategy as everyone else. what's it like working for Richard Childress? It's an honor, man. It's incredible to be driving for the most iconic race team in the sport. The number 21 car has a lot of history to it with Kevin Harvick, Clint Boyer, Mike Dillon. It's just so cool to be one of the drivers and add my name to the list of drivers in that car, and hopefully add some wins to next to my name, obviously, with those other guys. And I'm just pumped. It's so cool. The coolest part, it's not even so much the I don't know what word to use, the reputation of Richard Childress Racing, but it's the fact that Richard is such an awesome boss. Like, he makes everyone so motivated, because I've never seen a team owner that is at every race, flies to pretty much any test, is just so involved. You know, he's on the box for the Xfinity races, the Cup races, or somewhere watching with the headset on. And it was just really cool to hear him come over the radio during my race. And he was the first one at the car when I got out with Andy Petrie and Austin Craven. So it was super cool to talk to them after and him congratulate me. And, that's the same guy that scouted and hired Dale Earnhardt Sr. So it's pretty surreal to have that same guy waiting for me when I got out of the car to tell me that I did a good job in my first race, and he's proud of me. So that was really humbling and meant a lot to me. How much college do you have left, or did you drop out? So, I hate the word dropout, because I've been full-time in college all the way up until this point. I think one semester I went part-time just because I took like one less class than full-time. But I was going to take one or two classes. Unfortunately, I couldn't, because there is an unexcused absence limit, and unexcused absences obviously include racing obligations because they're not a department activity. So I actually was unable to take any classes, which is a bummer, because I liked being in school. I loved going to UNC Charlotte, studying engineering. I think it's been benefiting my racing program, but at the same time, this is such a huge opportunity for me, and I want to take full advantage of it. So I really just wanted to kind of, I was happy because I've been super busy before I even got into the car. So it made me feel a lot better, because obviously by the time I got into the car, I was even busier, and it's just been crazy. It's been awesome. It's been a dream, man. Since I started racing, it's been surreal. But to be at this level and everything I get to do each day, it's really awesome. Pit sign got a lot of exposure. Yeah, I saw that. The pit sign's sick. It's got the Fast Pasta logo on it. Actually, give me 1 second here. Look at this. Check out my mouse pad. Hey, got the Fast Pasta logo mouse pad. How sick is that? But yeah, this is what our pit sign looks like. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm so OCD. I'm sorry. I'm putting everything back right now the way it was. Talked about you a lot, which was pretty cool. Yes, I did hear we got a ton of exposure, which is really exciting. Helps me try to make a name for myself. It's great for the race team. It's great for my partners. Everyone has helped get me there. Obviously, Anderson's Maple Syrup and Ralph's Groceries for being on board for my first race. I appreciate them taking somewhat of a gamble on me. I was a rookie. They didn't know what to expect, really. There was high expectations, but I feel like we even exceeded those. So that's really awesome, and great start to the year with them. So I appreciate them supporting me. Hopefully we can do more races together, because they were such amazing people. I had a great time hosting them at the track, and obviously just representing them all weekend. Hey dude, found your stream from Fox Sports. Nice race, man, and you have a killer pit sign. Thank you. So that piece that Fox Sports did, thank you, Fox Sports. It means so much to me. All the broadcasters, everyone who shared it and talked about it. It aired during practice, and a family member took a video and sent it to me. I was like, wow, that's so cool. And then I ended up seeing it, or finding out that it aired during the race too. So that was so awesome. That was so cool, and it's so awesome to see that the stream got a lot of attention from it. When's the next race? Can you name every race you'll be running? Yeah, I'll name every race right now. How about that? I'll pull up my schedule. Next one is Homestead on March 21st, and then let's see the rest here. Texas Motor Speedway, March 28th after Homestead, so that's the week after, back-to-back. Talladega Super Speedway, April 25th. Dover International Speedway, May 2nd. Charlotte Motor Speedway, May 23rd. So that's Coca-Cola 600 and Memorial Day weekend. That's going to be awesome. Chicagoland on June 20th. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, which is the road course for the Xfinity Series. That's July 4th. July 10th, Kentucky Speedway. July 18th, New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Cannot wait to race there. It's like the closest race to home for me. That and Dover are both 3 hours away, but I love New Hampshire in a K&N car. So it's been 2 years, but I'm pumped to go back. August 28th, Daytona International Speedway. Can't wait to go to Daytona for the first time. It's going to be so cool. September 5th, Darlington Raceway. September 18th, Bristol Motor Speedway. September 26th, Las Vegas Motor Speedway. October 17th, Kansas Speedway. That's going to be a good one. That place looks so fun in Xfinity car. And then finally, October 24th, Texas Motor Speedway. So that's the only track I'll go to twice, which I'm actually really looking forward to be able to go back to a place in the Xfinity car. And it's Texas. I love Texas. Or I did in the truck. So hopefully some of it applies in Xfinity car. Probably won't, but good run. Glad you came to the iRacing Lounge podcast. Thank you. I appreciate you guys having me on the show. I'm excited to do it again. Dropping out sounds better and better every day. Dude, I miss class. I do. I like school. If Austin Dillon was listening, it's just another reason for him to call me a nerd. He thinks I'm the biggest nerd ever. What the heck, man. Were you nervous? Oh my gosh, yeah. There was so much pressure on me. I feel like sometimes when you have a debut, people are like, man, there's not expectations, or obviously, you know, Tyler Reddick had a dominating year last year, won the championship, but he had raced Xfinity, you know, had so much Xfinity experience before that, and truck experience and more. I've only had 11 truck series races, so it was, you know, they weren't expecting me to go run like him, but it's still, you know, I wouldn't say there's no expectations, because with an organization like that, and then there was just some hype around me, and there was pressure for sure, but I delivered, so I'm excited. Give me some more confidence now, and the team confidence, and everyone else, all my partners. We're just excited for the rest of the year. But it's normal to be nervous, man, and it's not even nervous, like scared nervous. It's like excited nervous, like you're just anxious. You just want to get going, at least for me. Hey, Anthony, I enjoyed watching you race the past weekend. Congrats on the top 10 finish in your debut. I also would like to know, as a 17-year-old, what would be the best first step to begin racing, get into NASCAR, or is it too late to start? 17, man? No, I started at 15, so probably get into a legend car or something, feel it out, and then get into a late model. You got to get into a stock car. But check out my YouTube video called How to Become a NASCAR Driver. That'll give some tips and tricks, I guess, a little bit of advice and stuff. Learned about you from NASCAR Heat 4. What was it like working on that? Oh, it was a lot of fun. I'm obviously a huge gamer. If you don't know that, obviously you're watching on Twitch, I see. So, you know I stream and all that. But big esports guy, advocate of the esports industry, gaming industry, and doing anything with iRacing and NASCAR Heat is a lot of fun for me. I think it's so cool they let the drivers have the interactions on NASCAR Heat 4 sorry, my neck is so stiff. I don't know why. On NASCAR Heat 4 for the players, just to be able to congratulate them or say something funny or witty, whatever. Justin Haley, you're amazing. Thank you, man. You're amazing too, bud. Hey, in 6 or 7 laps, we didn't run over each other, so I think that was amazing. How bad did your notifications blow up after that race? Oh my gosh, I had so many text messages. My social media is still like just been crazy with DMs and mentions and all that stuff. It's been really cool. I appreciate the support from everyone, so I try my best to acknowledge everyone. If I couldn't I'll post something and it did so well, got so much response, I couldn't even reply to everyone, so I just at least read and liked or something, or like retweeted whatever it was on whichever platform, just to let everyone know that I appreciated them. And if I missed it somehow, thank you. Okay, that was the same question. I'm sure everyone was hitting you up. Yeah, it was crazy. It was cool, man. It was really awesome. I can't imagine what it's gonna be like, if I win one, which is obviously the plan. I think we could do that. Nice run. Glad to see you do well on Saturday. Thank you. Hoping for Richmond. Will not be at Richmond, unfortunately. Which one of those races are you most excited for? Good question. I don't know. Like, Speedway racing's so different, super speedway racing, but I love the idea of going to Daytona for the first time, especially because it's a night race. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to mention, so the Indy Road Course, that's July 4th. On July 4th, not even like that weekend. It's literally on July 4th, so that should be pretty cool. And it's a new track, so although I don't have a lot of road course experience, I'm excited to try and tackle that as a team just because it's new. It's going to be difficult, but it's new for everyone. So we're all kind of in the same boat. Whereas if I go to Watkins Glen or Mid Ohio Mid Ohio or Road America, both those or the Roval even. I've never been to any of those, and they're very challenging road courses. And all the Xfinity veterans have been there so many times. Most of them are very talented road course racers, so it would be really difficult. It'd make my weekend a lot tougher. But even the road course guys, right, they're going to have a little bit of a leg up from experience, but I feel like it's still a pretty level playing field going into Indy, and I'm excited for it because I'm confident in our equipment for road course racing too. Bristol, holy moly, I would be smitten to race there. Smitten? What does smitten mean? I hope that's not like a bad word or something, because I'm live streaming right now. It's the night race too. It's the second Bristol race. My posture has been horrible lately. I don't know why. It's making my neck hurt. Honestly, it's probably just from streaming iRacing for so long before. Oh, that is what it was from, because I was trying to fix the point of view on the stream. It was so messed up. Have you heard anything about being a part of the Xfinity takeover in Philly this year? Not 100% sure yet, but I hope to be. Are you feeling good about the road course? Yes. I think I answered that. Like, I didn't read that yet, but I just kind of answered it unintentionally. Do you play FIFA? No, I do not. Tell Justin Haley, Joe Mama said what up. All right, Justin, you heard it. I'm sure you're using iRacing to figure out Indy road course. Yeah, I am actually. That's why I made that video the other day when they first announced that. I hopped on iRacing and made a video of my initial thoughts about it. When you got sponsors for Indy, did you know it was going to be a road course, or was it a surprise? No. So that was the thing when I brought. You said brought or got sponsors? Yeah. So we brought a sponsor, right, interested in the Indianapolis Motor Speedway oval race, and that is arguably, or has been, one of the best Xfinity races of the year, because they run that, or have ran that high drag downforce package with the restrictor plates. I think they had restrictor plates, and the cars were it was like a super speedway race. They'd run 3-4 wide all the way around, wide open, just super exciting for the fans. And now, and not now. So that was what we all expected it to be. And not until late January or whatever it was, they changed it. And I mean, that's one thing for the full-time guys, and it's the same thing if they have a sponsor that wants to do the oval. That's a challenge for them to, for it to be changed like that. But for me, being a part-time driver, is very difficult for me to accept that, obviously, going into it knowing that there's a sponsor interested, and myself just wanted to run the Brickyard, the big track. So it's all right. I'm excited for the challenge. It's a new track to the series. July 4th should be a pretty exciting weekend, and good for the sport of NASCAR. Do you think you'll use iRacing to prepare for Indy Road? Yes. Yep. So that's exactly what I was talking about before. Got to run. Can't wait to see you at Homestead. Good luck, dude. Congrats on Auto Cup. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. What else we got, guys? Is that it? This has been fun. This has done way better than I expected. I was worried that kind of restricting it to Twitch, Periscope, and YouTube, it wasn't going to be, super successful, but it's been fun. This is cool. I think we need to do this every Tuesday night. What do you guys think? Yeah? Tuesday nights, post-race live stream. Help me come up with a name. Post-race, or the post-race show with Fast Pasta, or post-race with Pasta, or Pasta's post-race. I don't know. I'm getting carried away now. What is this? What does it look like on YouTube, by the way? Like, I'm just going to open it up because I want to see. Is it like... Oh, I don't think I can see it. Is it on YouTube for you guys? I don't know. I hope so. Just don't compete with the Coke series. Oh, yeah. That's a really good point. Yeah, I definitely won't. I'll just do it before it. I'll do it before it. It'll be fine. Not on YouTube for me. Oh, that's a bummer. It's supposed to be. Where can I find it? We're at 645 subscribers on YouTube, so I'd love to hit 1,000 sometime soon. That'd be awesome. That'd be a huge milestone for us. Huge milestone. Why is it not? That's weird, is it not? That it's not on there? Oh, hold on. I don't know, man. This is confusing. It's alright. We'll figure it out some other time. I do want to see, what does it look like on Twitter? Because is Twitter, I'm confused. Like, you don't have to have Periscope, right? Like, you can look at it from Twitter. That's the purpose of it. 9-hour stream today. Love the new iRacing update. Holy cow. Matt Malone streamed for 9 hours today on iRacing. Is that 9 hours straight, dude? That is crazy. I thought my 5-hour streams were exhausting. Alright, what do we got next? You should cook some pasta Alfredo and answer questions. Alright, not even gonna lie, I thought about that. What if we called it like pasta post-race show or fast pasta post-race show and I was eating pasta? That'd be hilarious. Like that would actually be, that could be a fun one. That's what I'm thinking. Man, I need to figure out how to cook pasta perfectly then if I'm gonna do that. But I think it's weird. Like, I don't want to be eating in front of you guys. Is that not, like, rude? Do you guys not care? What else we got? I watched a guy who did the 24 hours of Le Mans solo and streamed it all. Wait, what? No way. He did 24 hours of Le Mans by himself. He ran for 24 hours? Did he eat or sleep? Well, I mean, I guess not, right? He could have ate something if he had it next to him. Holy, that's insane. That's actually ridiculous. So, I want to see what this looks like. This is fun. I love doing this. Alright. We're going to keep rolling here because we still have questions coming in. Did anyone find this on YouTube? Is it working? He might have ate, but he raced for 24 hours. I love the t-shirt. I got it for Christmas. Best gift. Glad you like it, Dan. I'm happy, man. That makes me pumped. Rents the Fence has done the 24 hours of Daytona the last 2 years. Oh my gosh, these guys are legends, dude. Shout out to you guys who are doing that. That's incredible. I would, like, it's not even like, I don't even think I could focus that long on it. I would be so worn out, like, mentally. Didn't know he did Le Mans. Guess he does them both. This is turning into like a normal QnA. This isn't really post-race QnA anymore. I might have to end this. But we should do just chatting more often. Like, this is fun. I could totally run this when I'm like making graphics and stuff or like thumbnails too. So I like this. This is fun. This is cool. All right. So my only thing is I want to make sure this is working on YouTube for you guys. Like how... Crud. So my... Oh, man. So my stream I just did, the new Texas Motor Speedway update, isn't live? That's annoying. That's a bummer. Alright. Well, we'll figure it out. Alright, well, it's been 30 minutes. We got a bunch of questions, so thank you guys. But I'm going to wrap up. Dan Love, here we go, man. You're going to get this last question in. When you race at Charlotte, I want to get a great picture of your car going by me and my shirt showing. It makes sense in my head. Well, hopefully you'll see. Can't wait to see you again, bud. Same here, man. Thanks for being an awesome fan. I can't wait to see you there. Hope you enjoy the race. Hope we get that picture, all right? Even if, you know, even if it's on pit road or something, someone can get a picture of you in front of the car on the track or whatever. That'd be awesome. If not, get a picture of one in the pits or pre-race or something. That'd be awesome, man. I'd love to see it. Thank you all for the support. What an incredible weekend. Hey, LJ. How's it going, man? Thank you guys for the support. It's awesome to be competing at this level. You all know how hard I've worked for this. You've seen it. I'm going to keep working hard. You know, just work harder and harder every day. Give back as much as I can. Love doing the live streams, all sorts of stuff like that. So just thank you for the support, whether that's on social media, rocking merch, watching the streams, supporting the iRacing League, whatever. And I do want to say, before I end this, I'm actually on Real Talk Live. So it's a new app, and you can actually... It's like Cameo. So Cameo, you pay for a personalized video. Well, Real Talk Live, you actually get to like live stream with the person. So it's like FaceTiming. So you could literally live chat with someone, and I'm now on that. So you can live chat with me for as long as you'd like. And you know, if I'm not mistaken, the user chooses like 3 time frames, and I have to make those work. So hopefully I can make all of them work. But it should be really cool. So I'm excited to be on Real Talk Live. Go check that out. Just search my name on there, Anthony Alfredo. I'm on Cameo too, though, if you like that. So don't forget about it. But thank you guys for the support. Love you guys. It's been a great start to the year. Let's try to carry the momentum and make this our best year yet. See ya.